Hello, welcome back to Meal Kit Reviews. It's been a little while, right, not that long, right, since I received these. These are the 511 Recon Trainers. It's part of a new product line that they've got going. I left it a little while before I filmed these because I really wanted to give them a good overall test, right, before I sat down and hit the record button on the camcorder. And I've got to say, right, as always, right, 511 have done an outstanding job of bringing this trainer together. I was in two minds really to go for it when they first come out, but sorry, I've got to say I'm pretty pleased that I did. I mean, first things first, I mean, this is a UK size 10, right, and it weighs in at 306 grams. Now, it's difficult to actually try and establish with you, right, on a video how light that is, but I've got to say you really do forget that you're wearing these. They are really that light. Again, with 511, right, tremendous amount of thought has gone into the manufacture of these and the design. For a training shoe this lightweight, right, they are pretty much bomb proof. And extremely breathable. Now, I've really got to get this bit off my chest first of all, because I was most surprised how breathable these are. You can't actually see through them, but we've had some, for the UK, extremely hot weather. It's been in the sort of like 32 to 35 degree touches over the last few weeks, and you do notice that your feet, they breathe extremely well in these. Even more so when you get in the car and switch on the air conditioning. And I had to divert it away from my feet not that long ago, because my feet were actually getting cold because the air was blowing straight through the material. I mean, you can actually look, you can see that it's a mesh, but I say you can't actually see right through. I mean, obviously they're not waterproof, but then, you know, I don't think anybody would expect them to be. Everything about these, I've got to say, I do like them, and there's a tremendous amount of thought gone into these. These really are not just a straightforward training shoe. These have been designed around the sort of tactical training that an individual would do. You'll see emblazoned on the side, these are reinforced down the insides of the shoes, right? They're both obviously the same, right? And it says on there, rope ready, and sure enough they are. This has been put together. I'm not sure exactly what they call this material, but you can feel it is very, very hard wearing. And then if you just turn into the sole here, you can see the grip on the instep there, again, has been designed to grip a rope. Looking at the sole in general, you've got very, very good aggressive traction on the toes and just behind the ball of your foot, and again on the heel. Right, now this is to give you good traction when running off-road, right, on dirt tracks and so forth. But then on the ball of the foot, where you'd be using this more, right, if you were running on hard surfaces and on the track, right, you've got a smoother dual density, I believe it feels dual density, I'm going to say it is dual density rubber sole. Everything about them, brilliant, right, they've been designed with hard training in consideration. Now, I mean, on the toes, you've got, although you've got the breathable mesh, you've got this material that is, I don't know what the word is, it's sort of vulcanized to the mesh material to give it added protection from toe areas. You've got a toe bumper, so when you're fence climbing or scrabbling up banks on an assault course, you've got to have superb protection to the toe of the shoe. You've got a pull-on loop on the back here, and around the back there's a new patch. I think it's I'm just trying to think what it's called. The blood type ID kit, I think, is the correct name. So it's something that 511 have recently brought out, and there's this patch on the back of the shoe here is velcroed. Right, and when you take this off, you're left with the loop side velcro on the back of the shoe. Right, there's a series of patches that have blood groups on them and other important messages that you can get, right, that will attach to the back of your shoe. There's obviously one on the other shoe as well, right, and I'm quite surprised I haven't done one with L and R for left and right so you don't get your feet mixed up, but I think the people that buy 511 kit have got a bit more brain power than to need that. But when it comes down to it, I mean, lots and lots of thought. The one thing I do like about these is that when you take out the, I'm just removing the, no, I have taken the inner sole out, leave me alone. Right, when you look on the inside here, you've got a picture of a bare foot. Now, these shoes, there's an 8mm offset between your heel and toe, which gives you pretty much a flat-footed stance, right, when you're wearing them, which is brilliant, right? It's great for stability, and with the sole removed, these really do feel like, how can I put it without sounding dumb? It feels like you're not wearing them, but you are wearing them, right? You'll only really experience it when you try them, right? So try them with the inner sole. Try them without. I prefer them without, hence it not being in there right from the word go. But the inner sole in its own right, as all the 511 inner soles have proven over the past years that I've been wearing their footwear, it is something that gives you fabulous support and it gives you great feeling inside the shoe. But to actually have these designed to work without them, wow, that brings about a whole new dimension to footwear. Right, not a lot more that I can say on these. Right, they are superbly lightweight. Right, I believe they're good value for money. I've been running around in these now for the last 2 months or so. Right, and I've got to say, I haven't really worn, right, there's been occasions when I've had to wear boots, right, but in general, these are the ones that I've gone for every time, right, and they've proven to be very, very good. Right, everything about them, everything, right, you can't fault them. They're built with the same sort of care and quality controls in place as their other footwear, right? So hopefully we're in for a long-lasting relationship, my recon trainers and me. If you've got any questions at all, sorry, please feel free to drop me a line. I know a lot of you do, right? I really don't mind, right? If there's, say there's anything you want to know about these, then fire away. If you're new to Meal Kit Reviews, hit the subscribe button. There's other 511 review videos to come out in the very near future. Right, if you do that, you'll get the email updates, as long as you've selected it. Right, that'll let you know once they've been published. Right, but in the meantime, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.